We now have our accordion in place and functioning, but we need to start dynamically adding our task data into it. Instead of adding a collapsible for each task manually, we can use the Jinja for loop to build them. Let's delete the second and third items, because our for loop will generate one for every task in our database. I'm also going to clean this up a bit more, so it's easier to see each element on the lines. Let's go ahead and start copying some of the existing for loop items from above. We want the loop to generate a new list item for each task, so make sure it's within the collapsible UL. Don't forget to grab the end for as well, and this will go just after the closing list item tag. For the accordion header, visible to users even if it's closed, we want to display the task name. Let's make that bold, so wrap that variable within some strong tags. After that, let's add the task due date, separated by a colon. Within the collapsible body, we want to display the category name of our task. We'll wrap the category name within more strong tags as well. Underneath the category, add a paragraph tag, and let's grab the task description for this paragraph. This conditional rendering is quite common across all templated frameworks. Flask and Django both use this method, and it's also possible to do this with Angular, React, and Vue as well. Save the file, and if your app isn't currently running, go ahead and start it, then reload the live preview page. Something's not quite right here. Our accordion seems to have disappeared, but why? You can see that we have this gray line, but no accordion. Well, this happens when we try to reuse lists in Jinja. As you can see, we've got the for loop over our tasks listed twice. With Jinja, when you iterate over a list, it's unpacking that list and essentially emptying it. That means our first for loop already unpacked the list, and our second for loop within the collapsible has nothing further to unpack. Okay then, let's comment out the first for loop using the control / or command / command. Save the file, and let's check the live site again. Yikes, it's even worse now. What's going on? Again, Jinja is quite smart and knows how to read code that is commented out still. If you've got an error, for example, and try to comment out code to try and debug it, it's not going to help you, since Jinja will still be able to read it. Before we delete that, let me show you a quick trick to get around this issue with a double for loop on the same list. We know that the list variable is called tasks, so let's go to our app.py file and find the function that generates this list. Within the get_tasks function near the top, this is where the list is generated. However, this is not a proper list per se. It's technically a Mongo cursor object. We can simply wrap our entire find method inside of a Python list to convert the cursor object into a proper list. Save the file, and let's see if that's working now. Perfect. Our collapsible accordion is showing again, and it's properly showing the Mongo document for renewing our passport. Go back to the tasks.html file and uncomment the original for loop and save the file. Let's see if it can properly handle the list being unpacked twice now. Sure enough, that works like a charm, and both for loops are showing on screen. Before we delete the first for loop, let's continue adding that content into our accordion. Within the collapsible header, just after the due date, we want to conditionally check if the task is urgent or not. Remember, the is_urgent key is a styled checkbox, so it's either on or off. If the task is set to on, then let's add a warning icon here. I.fas.fa exclamation circle dot light blue text dot text lighten 2. After adding that, save the file. Now, currently our only task is set to off, so to see this in action, let's manually adjust that on MongoDB. Find the document for Renew Passport and click the Edit button. Change it from off to on, and save the document changes. On the live preview page, reload everything, and then you'll be able to see our new warning to show that this task is urgent. We can improve that even more by using something from Materialize called a tooltip. From the Materialize site, within the JavaScript section, find the Tooltips page. Tooltips are interactive textual hints for hovering over elements. You can apply different classes depending on which side you want them to appear on. All you need is the class of tooltipped and the two data attributes for position and tooltip text. Let's copy the data attributes, and then we'll manually add the tooltipped class to our icon. Paste the attributes on the next line so it's not too long, and we'll set the tooltip to appear on the right. Our tooltip text will read urgent. Like any other JavaScript component, we need to initialize the tooltips. I'll grab the jQuery code snippet, since that's what I'm using for this mini project. Paste that within our document.ready method in the script.js file, and then save the file. Reload the live preview, and again, since we've changed a static file, we need to hard reload it to clear our cache. Wonderful, that's working just fine, and we have our collapsible accordion functioning well. Before we push our code to GitHub, let's remove the first for loop now, since we no longer need the items from that. Save the file, and let's push these new changes. Git add -A, git commit -m, bind data from db to accordion, git push, then clear the screen.